And then we jump into issue 2, where we'll get introduced to another supporting character that will remain in Spawn lore till this day, which is the Viloator. Well, you got the clown and the Viloator. So here goes issue 2's cover with no trade dress. Looks amazing. I love the artwork that was put into the dialogue as well. And that's really prevalent in the Todd issues. We know that he's been placed here to give Spawn a hard time. And then we go back to Spawn trying to figure out what his next move is. Spawn perching up on the crosses. So he has this inner monologue. And then you see Clown trying to catch his attention, which he does. And then we see the Clown's alter ego, the Viloator. So when we're introduced to the Viloator, he's just wrecking havoc throughout the streets of New York City. He's killing top mob bosses. He wants the mob to assume that the Spawn is responsible for these killings. And here's our first full look at Viloator. Iconic image here. Another recap from the news organizations. Spawn tries to use his newfound powers to make himself look like his old self, but he changes into this white guy with blonde hair. And this is when we find out that Spawn is black. So some kind of cruel joke that Malbolgia played on him, that he can make himself look human, but like the exact opposite of what he was. Then we have the dynamic between Sam and Twitch. Sam is this overweight, disgusting cop, and then Twitch is like this little puny pipsqueak. In one of these issues, they're referred to as Ren and Stimpy, which I thought was kind of funny. Then back to the Viloator. He's been ripping out these mob bosses' hearts, so that's how they've all been found, which makes it paranormal. Who is ripping out the hearts out of humans' chests? Then he gets another flashback. This time he gets a memory of his old boss, Jason Wynn. So Jason Wynn, not to get too far ahead, but is responsible for the death of Al Simmons. And what's funny about Jason Wynn, I forgot how quickly from him being introduced that he becomes the anti-Spawn. We'll see that when we get there. I didn't want to forget about it. So here goes Viloator just throwing hearts all around. Spawn coming out of that most recent memory episode. He wakes up to the Clown. So we have our first interaction between the Clown and Spawn, besides when Clown was on the building. And look at the height difference here. It really feels like a Danny DeVito impersonation a little bit. The Clown artwork is great. And as Spawn walks away from Clown, Clown just flexes, turns into Viloator. Spawn never even sees him change there, but that was a pretty cool last panel. And then another little excerpt from Todd here with Miller World. All great reads.